What up, y'all? We're in the dungeon. As you can see, these are jorts. They're going in the boutique next week. I just washed and dried them. They look amazing. I extended them. I tufted them. I did a whole bunch of cool stuff to it. I added my style. I'll get into that story later. If you don't know me, I'm Dylan. I upcycle a lot of stuff. I've been making clothes for about a decade, and I like to upcycle things. I started out with denim, and now I'm going into like getting leather couches and gutting them with a knife, using that to make backpacks and wallets and things like that. Anyway, I also give tips and tricks on sewing that I wish I knew when I first started, and I try to get the ones that you're not going to get anywhere else. The stuff that chat's not going to tell you, the stuff that you're going to have to like probably pay somebody for. I don't really have any courses or anything, but I like to give out some tips and tricks. So let's get into it. These are some 40 Dickies. I'm not really gonna like go through every one of them, but as you can see, sometimes it's real difficult because it's so clean, you feel me? Extended down the middle, so it gives you that extra baggy look. And these were all from regular pants, so I made sure I cut them a solid length, a solid 3/4 jort length. I'm horrible with seasons. I got ADHD, so I'm never good with timing in the seasons. And I like to make winter clothes anyway, so I normally don't do runs of things. However, there is a small run of this, and I'm not gonna recreate it. So I'm just gonna throw it in the boutique since it's the end of the season, and as well as one of my favorite cut and sew pieces that I'm sad to get rid of. All right, so these are the 40s. What I also do to give you that baggy look, I go in and I essentially pleat the fronts. Bada bing, bada boom, you make it smaller, it sits better, and then so you're getting the bagginess of something bigger while it's still fitting you correctly. But you can see I also tufted them, and this has been through the wash twice, and they're still in decent condition, so I'm pretty happy about that because the technique I used is a thought of technique. I just thought about the easiest way to do it, and I did it, and it worked. So we're happy about that. This is a better example. What it does is brings the front down a little bit, so it sits kind of like this, and then the extension in here lays better, so it opens up your legs. You can kind of tell. You see how they're automatically open. It's beautiful. And the extra fraying really adds to it. It softened the jeans up a lot. I like that about it. I just call this the outer seam. The extension, it's all hemmed up. I made this look clean, but I added enough allowance for it to fold over and still show some fraying. So kind of like a double layered feature. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, there's about 5, 6 of them. Some of them are super clean. Some of them aren't. All intentional, all made in-house. Yeah,